All right, folks. I saved the game. I have to end a turn to save the game or have a battle initiated. And when I ended the turn after I stopped recording the last episode, we were attacked by the puppets of Misrule, led by none other than Village the Curseling, who is at Wing Chang, and we did not have enough to defeat him here. The auto-resolve was being a little more realistic this time and giving that win to Village the Curseling, so that's always great news. We have a crazed maniac of Tzeentch in our land. How does that sound? Sounds unpleasant, to be honest. Let's see. They want me to join wars. I'm going to decline that opportunity. I have enough wars as it is. The Wa for the Grimgore's Ardboys failed. I'm not sure exactly what their target was. However, their Wa has not failed to push into Greasus' territory, leaving the giant stuffed-faced ogre. Oh boy, look at this. Village has somehow managed to come through Grimgore's lands to attack us.
Don't look at him. Speak to me.
He's not even allied with them, so I don't even fully understand it. So Village has not really got the alliance. Is that Archaon out here? No, okay. It's a Kurgan warband. And our army's not at the gate. Oh boy. Things could get ugly here, folks. Our army is a good long ways off, helping against the Skaven. We better get back to the wall and get there in a hurry, so... And then, I do want to push back the Skaven. It would be great to push the Skaven back out of our lands here, but the Skaven are here in huge numbers. I have to be quite careful about engaging them. Not all of their numbers are bad at the moment. I wonder... He's headed to attack Grimgore. Oh, that is Grimgore headed right into our land as well. Wow, we've got a number of problems, folks. We have a number of problems. This is going to get interesting. Very interesting. I don't know whether these guys will continue to sail on out of here, or if they'll come back and take Chai Mai. They might. We don't need this here anymore. This is also a port, so the Black Ark could attack me there, though I do have a decent defense, depending on what's on the Black Ark. That would be a bit of a mess. Possibly we could win. I would rather that Black Ark not be around, but it is.
Miao Ying. I allow it.
I'm going to move forward just a little bit here and enter an ambush so the Skaven can't see me. That'll give me enough range to reach their settlement on the next turn. I'm going to have to pull off the Skaven with these armies, and this army is going to need to move the other direction to be prepared to help stave off Grimgore and yet more armies from the puppets of Misrule. Oh boy, things are getting dicey. Things are getting real dicey. Nanli is not under an immediate threat, so let's go ahead and build this. If I take a look at this army, tell you what I could use in this army is some really potent artillery, like a fire rain rocket. You know, just to really damage up enemy infantry or something like that. So I really need to consider that. I think that I have the buildings available. Yeah, all the way up to the Fire Rain Rocket and the Divine Lance Battery. We have the Juggernaut available as well, which is limited range, but probably is a lot like a flame cannon if I had to take a guess. The Fire Rain Rocket is very good against infantry formations, especially when they get tightly packed. Very good. Cannons are very good against larger targets, spiders, cavalry, SEMs, that kind of stuff. So, crane gunners are also very good against SEMs as well. So, there's certainly some units that we could use instead here. Oh boy. Like I said, things are about to get real interesting. Real interesting. I'm going to save my money because we might find ourselves in a really tough position over the next few turns. So I'm going to put a little bit of money in the bank in case we end up needing to recruit a new army or go in the hole because of losing a key city or trade agreement, because that very well could be the case over the next few turns. Grimgor is basically kicking down our front door along with Village right now. I did not expect to see Village coming from that direction of the Ogre lands, so that caught me off guard. I have to say I expected him to need to come through the wall, but he has apparently taken the time to go through a different route. Alright.
My ancestors require it.
I wonder if I can move to, say, here. I don't have quite enough movement points to get to the other side and lay an ambush. Oh, we're in a force march anyway. I can't lay an ambush here. We weren't in a force march, actually. That'll kind of hopefully trick the Kurgan warband into thinking we're not here, maybe sieging the wall, and then allowing me to catch up with them. There's another one here. And let's see, our allies' army.
Shall please the dragons.
It was chasing Grimgor. There's a chance they might be able to hit that army there.
I am the pride of all Cathay.
Let's go retake our settlement here. I hate that they raised it. That's frustrating. I want my settlement back. Skaven could very well come into this settlement. Let's look at we're Yang 2. It's probably not the building that I really want here right now anyway, but if I do that, it's going to make me even more Yang. These are just the wrong buildings here. This one's not terrible, it's just the wrong... Let's tear both of these down, and I'll try and do a little bit of reshuffling here. I'm going to save my cash, though, because, again, we got to be careful with cash. Our income went way back up because this army is now standing within the influence of the Turtle Gate, where we pay less upkeep, so that's quite handy. Miao Ying was not discovered in her ambush and finished her replenishment, which means I'm going to kind of gently scoot up to the Jade Wind Mountain here. Don't see any other Skaven. We do now have the Green Guardian, which is a really cool unit. The auto-resolve's probably going to... No, it did pretty fair to me there. Sometimes it kind of screws you over, but I'm just... As many enemies as we have and as much of a mess it is, we've got to get rid of some. The Skaven are certainly one that I could potentially get rid of here. So I'm going to try and focus them out. They've got settlements here. I know they have a couple of armies around, but the more I can hurt them, hopefully they'll be gone. And that would be one less enemy within our borders that we have to deal with. I don't know what that Black Ark is going to do. I'm curious. Slightly scared. Slightly curious. Okay. That one's waiting. This army's moving over. I'm going to save our money here. Looks like Village is going to take off with his army for now. It's good news. I kind of expected this. So the Skaven showed up at Mingzhu where I was doing a little bit of work. It's just more of their mostly crap armies here. Miao Ying is going to have to face them. She's powerful enough to take on a couple of their armies. Those Skaven forces are numerous, but low quality. Right now, the biggest problem they're really causing for us is just being annoying. So Village took off west. He has another army coming in behind it. The Kurgan warband are attacking, and although I was in an ambush, the way they're attacking, I don't get to come in as reinforcements. But fortunately for me, it's still calling the auto-resolve a victory here against 2 full Kurgan stacks. So I am going to take that auto-resolve. It's going to beat them back. Hopefully there's nothing behind them. I'll go ahead and just take the money at this point, because replenishment won't make any difference. So we lost a settlement there, which is unfortunate. However, the Kurgan suffered some pretty big losses. The wild hunt begins. And I'm going to garrison the Turtle Gate and protect it. The Dragon Gate is still pretty... Oh no, it was the Dragon Gate that was attacked. Ooh, my bad. So the Turtle Gate is the one that was safe.
Never falter. Erect a shrine to our ancestors.
I'm gonna go lend some support to the Dragon Gate here. Make the enemy not want to come back here on this turn. Again, we want to be careful with our money. Alright, so the Kurgan should be mostly forced back. I really wish I could get to those Skaven on this turn, but I can't. Miao Ying can get to the Village of the Moon, though. And we can go ahead and start training some Tusk. Building some defenses. So let's start taking away territory from the Skaven. Our brother took some away from them as well. The more we take away, they're going to run out of recruiting options. They're going to run out of money, hopefully.
It has the honor of joining.
We'll just hopefully be rolling the Skaven straight towards the dumpster. Celestial Monastery and Zanshi. I don't want the Lizards having that settlement. They are at war with this faction down here, the River Lords. I would love to have that river port because that's probably worth a fair bit of money to me. I just don't want the other wars now at the moment. So I'm probably not going to attack them immediately. Someone reminded me that we don't actually have to give up our soldiers to colonize now, which is good. That was kind of irritating. And now we stand in the way of Villach's faction. His army got a little bit cooked in this.
It shall be effortless.
Yeah, they need to come attack that Kurgan band here. No, I need you to... Yeah, go after them. Alright, good.
Dragon's blood runs through my veins.
Alright, they have the proper target. And then I have an army nearby where I can support these folks too, so... It's looking good at the moment. City is shooting again. The Skaven very well could show up here in a turn or two as well. Let's go ahead and try and get some defenses put in. Hopefully give them a little more survivability. There's so much we need to build and just not enough money to get it done. So we're going to have to be patient. Okay, sure aim. We've buffed our crossbows, buffed our infantry. Lanterns. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we really need to do on the red tree here. Let's see if there's anything else here in Miao Ying's specific. That's not bad there. That can save us some money. This Master of Storms could be pretty good. We don't have all those spells unlocked at the moment. This one's pretty solid right here as well. This army becomes very strong when fighting against Chaos. At the moment we are not, so that's probably not my top pick. Let's go ahead and grab Earthblood. That way we can open up Life Bloom and some other stuff here that could be useful.
My celestial father would approve.
Okay. Let's see what we can get here. We were working on Logistician and Quartermaster. It wouldn't hurt us to go ahead and grab Dragon's Breath. It's a good kind of blob busting spell that could be pretty clutch depending on what we come up against. Let's go ahead and save another turn's worth of money just to make sure we're kind of getting ahead here. So we're going to play it pretty safe. What I hope is safe, at least. So we're losing a little bit here to the Skaven, but we're also gaining against the Skaven. I think I'm gaining faster than I'm losing anything right now. If we can hold Villach off and Grimgor off in the west, at least even for a little bit until I can just kind of get rid of the Skaven, I have one army that can keep the Chaos armies out at the gate because, you know, when we combine that army with the gate, we should be pretty darn strong. So I think we can hold. Yeah, it looks like they've now gone back the other way and sieged the Turtle Gate. The Turtle Gate can easily defeat these armies, which is what I figured. We're going to kill them, take their money, and the Kurgan attack on the wall has failed miserably. Although I would say they nearly succeeded at the Dragon Gate. A near success. Let's go ahead and garrison here for a moment. Though that army might go move against the Skaven. Actually, yes, it is going to go move against the Skaven. I'm going to go back to Mingzhou here. Mingzhu, whatever. Mingzhu. Looks like the Skaven have an army moving towards my settlement. I think I see a good opportunity for an ambush here. We could move south and take the Celestial Monetary, which would be nice, but this Skaven army, I think, is going to be ripe for an ambush. If I move here and then enter the ambush stance, they will want to probably move towards Jadewind Mountain. I think.
The Emperor permits this.
Ambush. And let's spend some money at Jadewind Mountain to kind of tempt them in. Sometimes the AI loves those temptations. They struggle to resist it. Okay, good stuff going down, good stuff going down. Chang. Yeah, it looks like these guys are taking some attrition, being forced back. What's Brother doing? Brother's not great. But he's alive, he's got some territory. Ugh, we got the Caravan of Roses looking pretty powerful here as well.
Despite your lack of a gut.
We have a military alliance. Okay, alright, alright. They definitely need our help. Like, there's no question about it. I would like to give it to them. I would also very much like to be done with the Skaven. I've got two armies that are kind of focused in on the Skaven, though, so maybe we should move forward with caution here and hope to maybe catch Village's faction off guard. We have military access rights with Brother as well. Oh, Brother would confederate with us.
I am my father's most honorable.
I feel like we should do this. It's hard to get these confederations, to be honest. And if he has another army and enough territory to make us some money, that could be useful. Let's go ahead and join this confederation. This might make some of the other Cathay factions a little jealous. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy, easy. Wrong button there. Wrong button.
You haggle like a...
Alright, so we have joined brother and sister together. We're still in the positive, despite taking on their armies. Oh. Ooh, man, we can spread some of these units out into our other... They may have a caravan as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got some good stuff here. Good stuff. Let's take a look. Let's take inventory, okay? Let's go to our troops first. Then we'll have to take inventory of the settlements. Looks like dear brother is wounded for another 3 turns. Okay.
Lord Magistrate.
We've got a Lord Magistrate standing around here providing us nothing. So, feel free to take early retirement. We don't want to replace him, we just want to disband him. So I'm in the wrong spot right here. Disband. Okay, that'll save us a little bit of upkeep. Go back to our forces. This is our army that we already had. This is another army that we already had.
Shaper of the 8 winds.
That army. This one, and then we have a wounded character here. An alchemist.
The Iron Dragon's disciple.
Okay, this alchemist is a metal
and fire.
alchemist. That could be useful. That'd be double metal if I put it together. Oh, look, he already had a Dune Dragon. And I think I have the Dune Dragons in one of my army as well. So we're gonna have, yeah, we have double Dune Dragons. I love it. Okay. I mean, this army is not well suited for all functions, but I mean, this would be a great support army at the moment. It's a Grand Cannon. I'd like to have a Fire Rain rocket. Okay, let's take a look at a few things. All right, what's our port look like? The port's fully grown, so we do not need this building. We can build something else in its place. We don't need this building. We can put something else in its place. We'll choose whether or not we want to keep the income building at the moment. This is the wrong settlement for this building, so let's tear that down and put defenses in instead. We can recruit Terracotta Sentinels, but it'd be at a massive cost of 10,000 to invest there. Though terracotta sentinels would give our armies some significant both staying and attack power. Gunpowder road, lands of stone and steel. Okay, let's just make sure that we like what buildings. Okay, this building is out of place. That is not needed there. The income building and this one are also kind of out of place. Let's tear those down. I'll keep the income building though because it's helping me fund a lot of this. That we should probably get some trade. Dang, that's a nice buff because it applies to greenskins as well. Let's build that building. And I think I'm going to tear down this one because of the trade resources. Plus I want defenses here. So I'll probably tear down both of those. We're at a 3 yang at the moment. Okay. Good to know. What are we researching? What's our tech going to? We're about to get 3 yen, so we should probably leave the balance alone if we can help it. Baleful Hills might be possessed by the Skaven. Okay. Set up our ambush. We're waiting for that turn end. We got a lot going on. Railroad, but I think we're in good shape. Yeah, this army can push back against the Skaven. Well, yeah, I mean, we have a lot we need to do. I'm going to save up a little bit of cash, and then we'll start trying to do our best building. We should pick up some cash from this turn in, too, from tearing things down. We have unassigned skill points. Dragon-blooded Shugingen. Let's respec this character, because this is one that the AI does. That's a mod that I'm using, by the way, to do the respec. And I like it for situations like this where I take over a character from the AI and I just want to get some of this right. Let's see. Talisman protection is probably better. Power Stone. I mean, this character's not going to be around to carry that Power Stone, honestly. In fact, I mean, I'll go ahead and give it to him for now, but I'll probably pull some of that. It's just not necessary. Which one is this? Okay, this is the other small army. This one we can probably just disband. It's a small army that doesn't really benefit us a lot. Just eating quite a bit of upkeep, so we'll just disband it. Move these guys back to the port and kind of re-equip that army a little to make it more useful for whenever Brother comes back. I'd love to get a couple of those Longma Riders, swap those out for the Tigers that I had. I mean, the Tigers are good, but these Longma Riders are more versatile. And they hit really hard on the charge, got nice armor and stuff too. We've got a Wujing War Compass here as well, which is an interesting one. It has some bound spells attached to it. So, yeah, we'll check it out anyway. Let's go ahead and redo this. I think we would definitely like to go with Earthblood. As much as I like to have this stuff over here, I will. We're gonna go ahead and do it. Issuing Presence. I like the attrition reduction. And then I like the Fervent, Irrepressible, Quartermaster, so that'll just put more money back in our pocket. And as much as I like to replenish faster, that's not our main concern at the moment. Let's give ourselves a little bit of magic capability here for trying to chew through enemy units. Hex all allies in range. Strength of Yang, so it basically increases our base and armor piercing damage by 25%. Anytime we're casting a spell, anything in 55 meters. It could be okay, but I think the Wall of Wind and Fire would be nice. And the Jade Shield could be really good too, just to protect our character whenever they're getting attacked. Again, I'm gonna put my brother into this army. So we'll figure that out. Or I could raise a separate army with my brother. whenever he comes back, and then we could use this one to maybe ferry some of these higher tier units into the other armies. Another possibility that I think we could go through. We got a lot going on. There is a whole lot going on right now. That Confederation was super great.
Has not survived until
What's
now.
up, my Tsarina? Yes, I would love to trade. Enjoy our wares. As soon as I can get my caravans started up again without being destroyed by greenskins, I would love to start getting that going. Now, there may be routes that we can get through safely. I don't know. City of Shugengen attacked. Again, I'm not totally surprised by that. In fact, I'm not surprised by that. It was another weak point. The Skaven did not fall for that ambush, or at least they moved somewhere else, which kind of stinks, because I could have taken one of their settlements had I not done that. But had I taken their settlement and not done that, they certainly would have just taken my other settlement there, so we just got unlucky, and Marathi has the Sword of Cain. Oh boy. Heaven help everybody in Nagaron. Okay. Alright, here we go. Yeah, see, Miao Ying's ambush was foiled, and then the Skaven army tucked tail and ran the other way. So I'm just going to come this way and see if we can catch them this time. I'm going to kind of go back and forth with them a little. This army took the city of Shugengen. I don't think... I mean, they might be able to take this one. They're not going to get Haichai. They're not going to get Weijin. So they're kind of limited in where they can go at this point, so I'm not super concerned about them. Let's go take a look. Okay, this is where we wanted to do a little bit of different stuff. Ooh, that's not bad income from that. It's not great, but let's go ahead and just put... Holy harmony. We are at 10 Yang all of a sudden. What is that from? Events? What are the events? Like, what's... I don't know what events are causing 6 Yang at the moment. Alright, well, we know if we build anything, it's all going to be yen right now. We'll probably end up overbalancing to the yen. Let's go ahead and put in tea parlor here. And then some defense here. We'll try and work our way back from this pretty insane imbalance right now. It's causing us -10 control, which is not good. So we'll need to pull back from the brink on that. It's going to potentially cause rebellions that we don't want. Alright, we're in a position with Miao Ying. Let's take this army. Come back to the port. We can build the proper artillery building here. We can put defenses here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's take... Man, I wish this was a different... Whatever. Make it right over time. It's just going to take time. Let's get this building right here where we can get these high-tier infantry. Okay. I want to knock that one down because I like the income. At least at the moment. I may knock it down eventually, but at the moment I like the income. It looks like Village and his armies have kind of fallen back to maybe go tussle with the ogres. Okay, can't get in there. So this is the nearest entrance here for the Greenskins and Village. And what else do we got going on here? I mean, this settlement needs to be brought back under our control as well. Let's go ahead and force march this direction for the moment. This army can always head back north if we need to. Oh, whoa. Yep, right there.
The path of destiny.
That's kind of some of the stuff we were looking for. We're probably going to be attacked by them on the next turn. And we're in a force march, which is less than ideal. But I think we could fight that army back. If they attack us, I'll be happy. If they don't, it's actually a little unfortunate because I think it would be a good attack for us. I guess we're gonna go double metal. Because this army needs... They have magic. Could put that hero there. Let's go double metal. Double metal could be pretty brutal. Double final transmutation.
Straightforward.
When brother gets back into the fight here. He's out for 2 more turns. We're gonna have a lot of building upgrades available to us, potentially. I wonder if we can... I don't want to tear that down because this cave-in are nearby. Village's army outside the gate. Both gates are in good shape. That one's about to hit tier 5. And this gate's in good shape as well. Just save some cash on this turn end. Imminent rebellion at Wei Jin. Wei Jin should be able to hold back a rebellion. It's got some really solid units. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh boy.
You have but a heartbeat to
Things are so spicy. Well, it looks like we're going to be at war with the Croc soon, whether we like it or not. Nakai the Wanderer is not very happy with us. Probably because we're friends with the river folk there that he's mad at. The balance against, of us against Grimguard Ars boys didn't look bad though. I mean, our faction's starting to be fairly powerful when you're looking at this. Okay, it says they're gonna win massively here. I disagree wholeheartedly, and if I'm wrong, we're certainly about to find out. There are flying units here, so I think I'm gonna put this on our Longma Rider, because if they attack this dude in the air, we're gonna take away 8 leadership on him. I mean, they don't have a lot of infantry. They do have a lot of trolls. I should be able to flatten their trolls with the crossbows fairly effectively, so let's get things started. Alright, I've started the battle. I'm actually gonna move up into this choke point.
We are better trained. We are better equipped. We are
I
more
can-
dutiful. Victory
I can
is
hold them easier
inevitable.
in this choke point with like multiple reserve lines, and they won't be able to outflank me. I'm a little worried about their magic hitting me because I'm going to be a little more bottled up here than I'd like to be.
On gilded foot.
But I think we're going to be in good shape here. Our tigers are hidden. I want to keep them that way. I'm wanting to spring out from the flank. Let's go see if we can lure these Manticore into an engagement. Armor piercing. We take away leadership from flying units.
dragons ask. Seeking Cathay's foes.
I'd love to lure that Manticore on in, so I'm going to try and use my Righteous Lances here.
Naturally.
Yeah, those Warhounds are just going to smash up against... Oh, come on, Righteous Lances. Keep moving.
Understood.
Bring this guy just a little further. My crossbows are about to turn around and get a big old piece
Immediately.
of this leader. Their hounds just hit a
Marching as one.
wall of infantry.
With infinite pride.
I'm going to debuff these guys.
Behold, Azira's might!
Okay, turn around.
Praise the dragon!
Crossbows together and wreck this guy.
Jade warriors.
That Manticore, yep, he's coming down for my leader.
Restore order.
Okay,
Fire in the blood.
alright, got him. Wow, my Righteous Lances are getting absolutely owned by this guy.
With joy.
I'm gonna pull them down back here and just force the enemy into my infantry.
Guided by ancestors.
Set by dragons.
Alright, there we go. There we go, now we're in good shape. My Righteous Lances can basically just hide right in the middle of this. Let's get rid of those pink cores. Yeah, come on down, ugly. Let's have you be introduced to my halberds.
Thoughts in harmony.
Celestial fury! Move as wind! Prepare to engage!
Descendant of dragons.
Okay. Our front line is holding.
Warriors.
They're about to push out their exalted hero.
Yes!
Okay. I'm gonna go give some help here with my halberds against these advancing trolls.
We summon the wind!
The dragons ask!
Getting rid of the pink horde. Oh crap! I lost track of my tigers over here. Fortunately, we just got attacked by their hound or some chaos spawn. Let's split up. Yes, split up, split up, split up. Split up. Crap. Get out of there. Come on. It's irritating. Forgot about the tigers. How is their leader?
Harmonious rock!
I don't remember him looking this good on paper. I'm gonna debuff the heck out of their army here, and then I'm gonna take my crossbows and scoot back.
Marching as one. Move
They're
in
not
formation.
able to really
Shen Yang sends us!
get into the positions that I want them in.
F1! Seeking Cathay's foes!
Kind of try and reposition my crossbows a little here.
Marching as one!
Defenders of
No, I
Cathay.
don't want you all to attack that guy. I've got 2 units on him already.
Lines as one!
Want the halberds on him, please.
Understood!
Oh, no, no, no. This is bad. This is bad right here. This is bad. They've gone after my leader. There's that protection spell. Let's throw that down real quick. So our infantry is holding really valiantly. Really valiantly.
Defend the road.
My tigers would not extricate themselves from this fight. I guess that they're just utterly and absolutely pinned. So my tigers have been wasted. It's good to know. I thought they were going to pull out of that fight, but they didn't. Let's redirect my crossbows and start getting some work done here. Start mowing down trolls, please. I'm going to retreat that sword unit. Okay, one of them's retreating on their own. This unit needs to pull back. They're getting a little bit cooked by those trolls. Their leader is unreal. He's been fighting headlong into halberds for quite a long time, and somehow is still
Celestial sorcerer,
around to talk about it.
Lord of heavens,
Wind and fire!
I hear the heavens.
They must fall!
Let's turn around into this guy now. See if we can double team him. Still a bit risky, because my leaders are not very melee competent. Just for these spawn. Let's take these tigers and rear attack here. Their leader is still not dead. It's an annoying showing
Praise the dragon.
on his part. Alright, we got rid of some of the trolls. They've still got this
Attack in unison.
exalted hero we need to take care of. We finally killed their leader, and now I can close the doors on that exalted hero. I keep thinking I'm grouping these guys. Let's go after that last unit of chaos trolls. The rear charge of our tigers cleared out some marauders on this flank. There we go. That's going to finish off this army. So again, it said we were going to lose here. I was not really seeing that. I did screw up quite a lot, and we're still not going to lose. That unit of chaos spawn is the last thing they really have left here.
Order and harmony!
Let's see if we can get a piece of that. Let's get ready to mow down the incoming spawn. That Aspiring Champions would be a nice little juicy mop-up action for my tigers. That's a Chaos Warrior too, so let's also do a little bit of mop-up on them. We're gonna need to clean up on the front aisle here.
Warriors.
Let's get ready to meet those spawn with our less beat-up sword units.
The wretches hide from us!
Put a unit of halberds here as
Marching as
well.
one!
The spawn are still gonna go chasing my tigers. They just really, really want the tigers. I don't know how they're really keeping up with me either. Just ignore them for a minute and get away, then they'll be forced to go after a target they can actually catch. I'll get those aspiring champions here in a moment. Did we get... Okay, we chased their exalted hero off the map.
My chosen place.
I'm gonna get these Longbow Riders back in the air.
Bringing harmony.
Alright, their spawn are gonna have to come after my main line. They can't catch the tigers. So we'll just wait a minute for the spawn to get here. Boy, my leaders took a beating here. They got attacked multiple times. Okay, mow those guys down, please. Okay, let's just get our tigers up here to help finish these guys. As soon as we mow those spawn down, I'm going to finish off these aspiring champions. This army could definitely benefit with some better units. Like a fire rain rocket would do a lot here, or some crane gunners. More Longbow Riders, I think, would be a nice benefit here. I was pretty disappointed. Like, that character must have had some pretty seriously good buffs. The way that he was surviving all our attacks. Like, he must have been buffed up pretty nicely. Let's cease fire with the crossbows so that we can get friendlies in there. We got the tigers headed in. I'm gonna chew up some of these Chaos Warriors and Aspiring Champions. They should be good for our skill upgrades on our, or veterancy on our units, I should say, because they're heavily armored, expensive units, which should add nicely to our little chevron pool there. Alright, so we just hunted them down. Alright, that's that. So, it's in the battle. Alright, there we go. Solid victory. We're going to make out with quite a bit of cash.
The City of Smoke is poised to lend...
What up? No, I'm not joining that war yet. We'll be there eventually, trust me. Everybody wants a piece of Cathay. Sword of Cain went to Eltharion's faction. Ambush was foiled again. Crap. However, the Skaven army did not retreat. Now they're going to run away. Well, we should have run away prior to this. Because you've met your match, you filthy rat.
Wrath of the Dragon.
Okay, we're going to get rid of another one of their trash armies here. So, solid victory there. Again, I'm just going to take the extra cash. Build up as much as we can. Alright, which settlement was sieged? Go back and check it out. We got a Wand of Jet. Oh, the Skaven are down here at the bridge. It's actually got pretty good garrison. It's got Deathmaster Snitch in it though, so it's not gonna let us win.
Another type.
He's sieging this army. It's not replenishing because we're not in friendly territory at the moment. It's gonna kill off one of my tigers, but we could pick up one of those longbow on our way through. It's not a huge deal. Get rid of that army in its entirety.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
Let's just see if we can
Our ancestors would lament
scoot on down
I
here.
permit you to rest.
Meet up with this army.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
This army needs some more infantry at the moment.
Descended from celestial glory.
They've got a couple of halberd units. They really just need some solid sword units.
Yin and yang. I expect
So we'll go ahead and do that.
efficiency, and harmony.
Alright. What else can we do this turn? Can we get some revenge in any other spots?
Shogungan
Yeah, we can retake Mingzhu. Pay the Skaven back. Alright, so... It's good stuff, it's good stuff. Okay. How's the Dragon Gate? It's been replenished. We need to head an army back to the gate. The Skaven got an army in behind us. That's so irritating how they always manage to do this. I might just take this army and go ahead and turn around here. Come back across the bridge and see if we can come deal with the Skaven. They're probably headed towards Wing Chang. We'll see. This army will probably have to head back to Nan Li for some cover. Alright, but regardless, we're making progress.
Emperor permits
Slow and steady, folks. Slow and steady.
replenish your strength. A silent storm.
I am making progress against Skaven here. They've lost settlements. They've lost... I want that Kun land here because then I'll own the entire province. This army's going to have to head back to the wall soon, I think. We finished buffing up our infantry and crossbows, so at least we got pretty solid infantry and crossbows in this army. Not going to be amazing, but it'll be pretty solid. We've got some money we can use for upgrades. Let's go ahead and upgrade Pomei. That's an expensive one. Probably save my money there too, because we've got more upgrades that need to be done. I'm just going to take care of the skill points and end a turn so we can save this. And I think we've got a lot going on. It's hard to say whether we're in a safe position, but we are surviving. Ending this episode quite a bit stronger than I was when I started it. Our income is better. We have a whole nother army that we're fielding as a result. We've got more territory. I'd say that the Skaven are kind of having the walls close in on them here. They're running out of settlements. This one is probably one of theirs here. I need to catch them at the Bridge of Heaven, and I might have to do that with this army, is just kind of move on through. Yeah, we need to do some work here too. So I'll probably do some recruiting with this army, and then see if we can push on over here to get rid of the Death Master. If we can get rid of him, that would be big. This army is not really ideal, but we can make it work, probably just to get rid of the Death Master. So anyway, let's take another one. We got another unassigned skill point here. And let's see, we've got some logistician, quartermaster, that's all good. Feel like it's not gonna hurt us to get a little bit of magic here. The same thing.
A gift from my ancestors.
And let's see, scouting is always good. Evasion, then the comet is really good. Alright, let's see. Probably time for us to end our turn. I don't think I can finish this construction before they assault me here, but I can attempt it. I don't think they're going to take the settlement regardless. I don't think I'm going to lose my money or anything. And let's see, the Warpstone Desert. Let's do the Dragon Emperor's Wrath again, because we got a lot of enemies around. We'll try and get that ability that causes attrition to everybody. We got another imminent rebellion, this time in the Jade River Delta, which... it's not a huge risk to me. Again, we got a pretty decent garrison there. So I think we can probably stay busy with our armies and fight back these rebellions. So anyway, there we go. The game is saved. I will see you all on the next episode. Okay, that's my character that I was moving towards that army. Okay. And yeah, we'll have fun then. See ya soon.